Have you ever heard of Bonanza? Or maybe Ponderosa? Or maybe even both? They were steakhouses that grew in popularity during the 1970s and 1980s. Each of these restaurants were named after the iconic Western TV show Bonanza. Bonanza debuted in 1959 on NBC and starred Lorne Greene, Michael Landon, Dan Blocker, and Pernell Roberts. In 1963, after starring in 4 seasons of Bonanza, Dan Blocker, who portrayed Haas Cartwright, opened the first Bonanza Steakhouse in Westport, Connecticut. Back when it first opened, it was called the Bonanza Sirloin Pit. Blocker ran with the Western theme with very fair prices. For just 99 cents, diners could choose from a steak dinner, a giant steak sandwich, or a chopped sirloin steak platter, and Bonanza promised that a family of 5 could easily eat for less than $6. Signage for the early Bonanza Sirloin Pits advertised casual dining, come as you are, and also had a no tipping policy. The chain began to grow, due in part to Blocker's fame and popularity. The actor promoted the brand and made appearances at local franchises. Bonanza grew into a small chain within the first 3 years it was opened, and was then purchased by brothers Sam and Charles Wiley in the mid-1960s. Meanwhile, in 1965, another chain of Western-themed steakhouses was emerging. Ponderosa, named for the fictional ranch where Bonanza was set, was founded by Dan Lasseter and Norm Weiss. The business partners were inspired to get into the steak business after learning of Bonanza's success. The competition between the chains was fierce, so much so that when Bonanza heard about Ponderosa's plan, they trademarked the Ponderosa name. However, Bonanza didn't even think to trademark their own name, so Lasseter and Weiss trademarked Bonanza, and they eventually had to swap the names back after that. The competition between the two rivals eventually came to an end. Both Ponderosa Steakhouse and Bonanza Steakhouse merged together in 1997 under a parent company called Metro Media Steakhouses. The brand's history from 1997 onward has been one of decline. Metro Media filed for bankruptcy in 2008 and reorganized its activities under its current name of Homestyle Dining. Today, there are only a handful of locations left, mainly in the Midwest, and most of them under the Ponderosa name. So what do you remember most about Ponderosa or Bonanza? Did you have a favorite?